Hey everyone, welcome back to the Asian Turtle Sanctuary. Today I am filling up my water for the turtle habitats after a dry day yesterday. Here I'm with the Kura cyclornata, and I thought that while I was doing this, it would be a good time to catch up with you guys and talk about some things that have happened. I am of the school of thought that if you think you want to try something, keep a species, you should not be afraid. Get an animal and just try it out. See if you like that species, that type of turtle, that type of dog, anything. Livestock. Recently, any of you that have been following our journey here, we were doing a downsize. We're trying to focus on some of our more beloved species like Kura, animals that are more cold tolerant since we're living in the northern United States. And we work with a large number of different species, and I've started different groups and projects that I may have one individual of, and I still need to get different sexes. So we had some Panchura, Tentoria circumdata, one female, and I still have some brown roof turtles, Panchura smithii. And I had the opportunity to send that animal, the pink ring tent turtle, to an individual who has others, and that's a very expensive animal that I purchased. So I decided to send it to a friend who, in return, sent me an adult pair of a species that I have loved from the beginning of my reinvigorated turtle journey. I was able to send my tent turtle to a friend who was able to pair it up with other animals that they already had, and in return, they sent me an adult pair of Kura trifasciata, and these are two of the most beautiful animals. This is the female, and she is just a tank. Can't wait to possibly get some eggs and incubate some golden coin turtles. The male is much less outgoing, but he's got beautiful color, and I'm hoping that he will start breeding some of these girls soon. You might recognize from some of our other videos, this is my first adult golden coin, or sub-adult. She's still not big enough to lay. And as well as the trio, I have this Fujian Pond female in here. She's very old. The Fujian Pond is a hybrid of the golden coin, Kura trifasciata. And like I said, the golden coin turtle is one of my most favorite turtles, and one of the reasons that I really started hard into keeping. So to be able to have a complete pair of breedable animals, having to let go of the tent turtle does sting a little bit, because maybe one day when I move to a property that's warmer and I won't have to do as much indoor, I could always get them again from my friend. But a big part of reptile keeping is trying different species with your keeping method, your style of reptile keeping, and seeing if they work for you, seeing if they thrive under your care. You cannot be afraid to downsize, reassign your priorities, and go in a different direction. The direction that I'm going to be going is these aquatic Asian box turtles. They are something that I really like. I'd like to really focus on them, like the Kura cyclornata. They're very similar to the golden coins, and it's just something that I do well with my keeping. And I think I would like to, as well, kind of steer myself away from flowerback box turtles and some of the more terrestrial Asian box turtles like I was thinking I wanted to, and maybe focus more on like Panai and Aerocapitata, just more aquatic, more cold tolerant while I'm living up here in the north. When I move south, they will do well too. So just reevaluating things and making things easier. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be getting rid of everything that's not an Asian box turtle. Like these Reeves turtles, Maremes. I love Maremes, I love my pond turtles, and I love my hybrids. I'm gonna be keeping a lot of the hybrids and still working on that project, but a lot of the little tiny projects I'm probably gonna be cutting out. And it's not because of anything negative, it's honestly because I live in the north. I do have a limited space, even though sometimes I think that I have an unlimited space. And I am restricted by the species that I keep. So I would like to downsize in some of the more touchy species and be able to focus more on some of the tougher stuff that I would be able to focus more on and have larger groups than stuff like black marsh or flat-shelled turtles that they're gonna need to stay very warm all winter. A lot of these turtles that I want to work with, I'm just simply gonna have to wait until I do move south where keeping would be completely easier. And even though I do want to work with more of the aquatic box turtles like the golden coin, I don't have any plans on getting rid of my more terrestrial species like Cora McCordi or Cora flavomarginata. I love them. I'll just probably keep smaller groups like a pair of McCords. I already have a good sized group of the Chinese box, so I'm set. And this is literally just me getting all nervous right before winter because this is our first year at this property. So I'm just still ironing out all the kinks and getting things set up to where I feel comfortable, but I haven't made it through a winter out here, so I am kind of panicking and trying to refocus onto turtles that can brumate and handle cold climates. So wish us luck with our new pair of golden coin turtles, and until the next time, keep it extreme here at the Asian Turtle Sanctuary.